Hey, do you know the difference between a water-soluble oil pastel and a non-water-soluble oil pastel? Most people don't. I get this a lot, and I want to tell you the difference between the water-based, the water-soluble ones. This is a portfolio series. I'm going to show you how these work and what the difference is between a regular non-water-soluble oil pastel. This is a Pentel, okay? I do have a personal preference. It's just because I love creamy and I love things to blend together. So you're gonna find out which one of these I like a little bit better, but they do different things. So I do wanna show you how these work. Okay, so I also have some watercolor paint and I have some acrylic paint because these actually can be used as a mixed media in your art journaling. Okay, portfolio series are really awesome. I do give these as gifts in the Creative Soul Society membership, but I'm gonna first start with these. Okay, so the water-soluble, very pretty, come in lots of colors, and they're an oil stick, right? So let me just show you. I'm gonna take my green and I'm gonna create a little foliage here, right? Very nice, very waxy. You can blend with these. So as I'm shading in, I'll do one half that way, and then I could get the other side this way. They're almost just like regular crayons, but just a little creamier, right? So yeah, they work nice and they blend together. You can use your fingers and you can blend them, right? You get it on your fingers, which is nice. So you get out those little white spots. All right, so now you're seeing that. So the other ones, which are water soluble, what do those look like? So let me show you. These are chunky, been gently used, the same colors. So I can also color in. And I'm gonna use a yellow, right? And they do blend. So that part is about the same. But what's different about them is that the water soluble, you can grab a paintbrush. I'm gonna show you this. Got some water, got my brush. And with this one, ooh, look at that. It blends together and it looks like watercolor. And I love this. So these are creamier, right? These are more waxy, like a regular crayon, and it doesn't blend, okay? That one blends, this one doesn't. So how does this work? Why would you want to pick one over the other? Well, what I like about oil pastels is that you could take off the paper. For example, this still has the paper on, and I took off the paper on this one. So what's nice about this is that I could literally take up a lot of area here, and then it turns into it's watercolor when I add the water, and I can take up more space. Okay, so maybe this is just me blending it with some water. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so it takes up all those little white spaces, and I can also put more pressure and make it darker, right? Okay, so next up, what I want to show you is blend this out, right? Push out the darker color, nice. The next step is what I want to show you is how it works with the watercolor. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, if I am drawing another leaf here, another little stem, I have some watercolor sets right here. I have my little grabby watercolor set, one of my favorites. Add some water. With the water soluble, like I mentioned, they will blend. But if you are using the non-water soluble, but I just like use this one, it doesn't blend. So as you can see, I'm putting water on here and it's pretty static, right? It's not going anywhere. Adding my paint and it's not moving. So that part's nice, is that you can add color and it doesn't move. Now the other part about this is what I like to use is I like to use acrylic paint. Ooh, hold on one second. All right. I like these paint pots. They're actually just samples from the hardware store. And what I like about these is that they're real solid and you get a lot of color. So I'm just gonna show you how these can work. Just filling out my page. Turning up blue sky. All right. So I like to do mixed media, meaning that I like to use maybe some acrylic, maybe some watercolor, maybe some oil pastels, that you can actually take your crayon and then you can go right into, let me go to this other side. Yeah. So I'm drawing right into this wet paint, which I think is pretty cool. That's the water soluble ones. This is the ones that don't melt. Ooh, see how they're a little bit bolder? That comes out a little bit bolder, and I can color right over that wet paint, which is really cool. So then I can make bold lines. They can kind of come in, pop it out. Right? So it's really nice to use the mixed media. It gives it some texture. It's like layering, right? And I can playfully just build up and add stuff. So again, I can take my light green and go right over the acrylic paint and even add highlights. So I could take my white, say the sun is hitting it here, right? Adding that highlight. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope you can tell the difference between the water-soluble ones and the ones that are not, and try them out for yourself. See which ones feel good for you. You might like the creamy ones, you might like the more waxy. I've had clients that like one or the other, you know, whatever feels good. You know, the waxy one might remind you of being a kid, but I mean, I think they're both great, personally. And if you want to grab a set, I do have an Amazon shop. You can check it out. I'll put the link below. Or, you know, if you want to do more art exercises and learn more techniques about using art materials, you're welcome to join us in the Creative Soul Society. We do creative meetups where we're working on our own projects and we share. It's kind of like show and tell, which was my favorite time in elementary school, right? We do our creative circles, and then we also have other artists and art therapists that come in and share, you know, new techniques about art and mental well-being, because it's so important to take time for yourself, right? So if you are interested in learning more, you can check out leahguzmanstudio.com and join us. Try it out. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know which one you prefer. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are and what you experience. All right, have fun. I'm gonna keep on painting and see what comes up. My finished piece. All right, I'm just adding some final touches. I'm adding a hot pink just to make it pop a little bit. And like I said, you can layer with these oil pastels, which is really nice. You can see it's popping just a little bit more. All right. I think I'm happy with the outcome. I'm gonna just show it to you real quick. All right. have fun exploring, add some different layers, try the mixed media, and let me know.